I'm particularly proud of this Miyagi tort. This was put in as a small frag in January of last year, and we're now in April, so you're looking at 1 year and 3 months. And I've had to cut it down because it's shading everything underneath it. Something that I've learned, again, I didn't have experience with coral growth the way I'm having now. So the idea of just buying what you like and sticking it wherever there is a free rock, that doesn't always work out very well. But you have to take into consideration how that coral may grow, how it may grow considerably faster than other corals around it, and you end up with that particular coral shading and basically overgrowing the others around it. So that's something to take into consideration. If you look closely here, you'll see how this dipping dots is growing on and over this other coral, which I purchased as a mystery coral from Top Shelf Aquatics on their anniversary sale. To this day, I'm not sure what it is. I guess we'll find out eventually. Several of these corals I got that way. If you look, you'll see dipping dots here, dipping dots there. Again, they were tiny little frags, and today they've grown into these colonies, if you want to call them that at this point. This is an aquatic man table, this coral right here in the middle. And again, a little frag. If you look closely, you'll see that the original frag is right here, and it just encrusted the rock and became this huge tree on the left, and it's wrapping around everything else here. This is a cherry bomb, and you could see that the aquatic man table is encircling it. This is a Paletta pink tip. I'm waiting to see it turn pink. Perhaps I should share a little bit more about my lighting. I'm running 2 Kessel AP9Xs, and I have 2 Orphic strips, which are on now. The Kessels are not on, but they do most of the work all day long. This is a Christmas Mirabilis encrusted here, and let's see what else here. This is a Bill Murray. It took off quite quickly. It was acquired originally, again, as a small frag from my friend Keith up north, and it just took off. Directly behind it, I'm not sure you can see it, is a Walt Disney, which I got from my friend Tim, and it's taken a while. It's not doing badly. It's starting to color up, but it took a while to get to where it is. And directly behind that is an interesting piece I bought at a frag swap back in 21 as well, and it was purchased as a no-name maricultured piece, and it has incredible coloration on it. I can't really show you with this camera, unfortunately. I'm just using my smartphone. But yeah, this is a Jason Fox flame, and if you look closely, you'll see it's starting to get the yellow into it, so I'm happy with that as well. This is an Oregon tort, and the blues are on right now, so you can't really appreciate it. This is a coral that in daylight colors, the blue is incredible. I can't agree with everyone more about probably the bluest coral you can get. Yet at night, or under blue lights, it looks green. So I'll try to do another video during the daytime and show you what blue looks like under white light. This is a PC Rainbow, and again, it's looking really, really good. I was concerned about that white tip on top, and I said, I wonder if it's dying back or if it's actually growth. And at this point, I would say it's growth. The tip has polyps on it, so I would say it's growth. Trying to remember the name of this. We'll get back to it. The red back here is a Maleficent. And that one, I'm a little concerned about it. If you look at the front, you'll see where it's kind of looked like it was dying back for a little bit. And, but now it's starting to encrust again, so I guess it's something to watch. It's one of two corals that I'm actually watching. And I say that with so much relief and so much happiness, you have no idea, because I killed corals like you wouldn't believe in the past. I would just buy stuff randomly and hope, and unfortunately not taking the time, and I think that's the key word, giving the corals time to establish themselves, giving the tank itself time to mature. That is so important. That is so important. And maturity is something that, like in people, it varies. And this tank, I just let it do its thing. I didn't put corals in it for about 6 months. I just kept fish here, and it's all with dry rock. And it took a while. Dry rock does take a while, but it also reduces the amount of pest. Not to say you won't have pests. Stuff comes in with your frags. No matter how you scrub them and dip them, and you always end up with something, and there's only one way to say it came in as eggs or something on the bottom of a frag. I've battled Aptasia, vermitid worms. I would say those are the two major ones. But other than that, this is, I'm gonna call this a success, and I'm knocking on wood, and I'm knocking loudly, but I'm very happy. This is the best I've done. And keeping a reef tank is a challenge. It really is, but it's something that you can feel good about when it goes well. And you're constantly learning. I've heard pros talk, and this can make you feel awesome, and it can also humble you. So I don't think anyone can say they know everything there is to know about reef keeping and they've got it down pat, because things happen. I've heard pros say, I lost everything. I've heard pros say, I lost all my fish and I had to start all over again. And it's not something to dive into, you know, without really thinking it through. You're dealing with live animals, and you want them to succeed. So it's definitely a hobby to me. It's something that keeps my mind occupied, and I'm constantly reading and getting opinions. But it's very rewarding. It's great fun. They're beautiful to look at. When you bring a coral, there's something special about bringing a coral home and having it be brown or green. And then all of a sudden you start noticing little shades of color, and you get that excitement of, I wonder what it's gonna look like. I wonder what it's gonna expand into. And it progresses, and you start seeing oranges and yellows and reds. And it's truly something that can be so rewarding. And when you mess up, you know you messed up. You know what you did wrong. And you said, I should have been more careful. And I'm sorry, I gotta move this chair out of the way. And And hopefully you learn and you won't make the same mistake again. And it's fun. It's something that I would greatly recommend if you have the time and the dedication. I would highly recommend reefing. If you like chemistry, if you like testing water, if you like doing a little bit of manual labor, for that I mean, well, changing water, doing partial water changes if you go that route. There are ways to facilitate that. You have to change your skimmer cups if you use a protein skimmer. There's a lot of facets to it, but give it a shot. If you really like this video and you would like to know more, I would be happy to share my limited knowledge. Like I said, I've only successfully been doing this a few years. However, to say that I've been fish keeping in saltwater for over 40 years, I'm not exaggerating. I am not exaggerating. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't criticize. This is my first time doing this, and I just hope you come back and see us again. Take care. Bye.